On a side note, Christmas is coming up, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about gender-specific toys. What are you really saying when you bring up gender-neutral or gender-specific toys? Let's break it down based on historical evidence. Whenever the subject of gender neutrality comes up, it's usually in response to a previous issue involving gender-specific products. Take Lego for a perfect example. Feminist groups were hard-pressed to turn Legos into a more girl-friendly toy and so petitioned them to create more girl-oriented Lego sets. The result was a disaster. Pink and purple Lego shopping centers and kitchens with curvy feminine Lego characters with skirts and the like, all the girly stuff. Feminist groups hated it. They petitioned again to get the items removed and have more gender-neutral Legos made to appeal to both boys and girls instead. The result was the exact same Legos as before, literally. The same color palette, same types of fantasy and adventure sets, the same themes and concepts, the same shapes, etc. Ironically, this pleased the feminist groups, and everybody was able to agree that the new Legos were just right. So what does this tell us? Well, for starters, that when someone is talking about being gender neutral, they're actually talking about being more masculine and less feminine. Just look at the evidence. What was previously considered a boy's toy, the Lego, was made more feminine to appeal to girls, but since this was unacceptable, they returned to a less feminine format, and everyone went home happy. So why was the original masculine Lego not good enough before if it was good enough afterwards? It's because gender-specific toys aren't even gender-specific. Boys can still play with Barbie dolls. I used to, because my G.I. Joes needed some hot girlfriends. And girls can still play with G.I. Joes. You get the picture. The only limitation to a toy being gender-specific is you and your prejudices about who can and cannot play with a particular type of toy. If you think I'm wrong, well, there's actually a very large number of studies that have been going on and are being conducted on this exact subject. The field of study is growing, and things like the impact toy choices have on future careers, gender identity, and all sorts of things are being looked into, and quite frankly, it makes a lot of sense, and I support this line of study. You should look to the future when labels about what toys are for boys and what toys are for girls are completely removed, and parents and children are allowed to simply choose what they want rather than choose from specific niches such as pink floral tea sets or Hot Wheels racetracks. People keep saying basically the same thing in all these Twitter battles. They keep saying something along the lines of, be empathetic. To which my only real reply is, why? I don't even know the person that you're telling me to be empathetic for. I can understand if I knew them or if I was actually involved in the situation, but they're demanding that other people all over the world feel bad because this one person feels bad because they did something stupid and got caught on it, and other such reasons for them to feel less than wonderful. Well, you see, that's a larger problem in itself, because unquestioning love and acceptance is an aspect of what is called love bombing. Showering a person with love and charismatic good feelings and appreciation just to learn how to control them. It is one of the most identifiable markers of a cult mentality. Someone could actually probably write a master's thesis on the entire anti-Gamergate movement. More and more I realize that Gamergate is taking on a cult of downright epic proportions. Every bit as rabid and brainwashed as the Westboro Baptist Church. The block list creating an echo chamber, the insistence on just plain ignoring facts and statistics while making up your own, the unadulterated indoctrination, the listen and believe mentality, it's all just evidence that's building daily to show that this is indeed a cult you're dealing with. And with that I must say that the danger is even more significant than you seem to believe. They seem to have tendrils stretching far and deep, all throughout the media, through celebrities, through the entire video game industry, all the way to high points on the pyramid with people in control of AAA companies and the like. So you might want to get your gear ready and prepare for the worst, Gamergate, because I think this is just getting started.